Shall we be off then?
Alright there, Revenants, welcome back to Code Vein, and this will be kind of the introductory video to the human bomb here on level 1. And what we're going to try and do is I've worked out the amount of damage that I need to start one-shotting bosses on Desperate Burst, as that comes from the Harbinger Blood Code down here, as it has one active gift, and that is Desperate Burst. And I'm starting to find that it's a very interesting gift, to say the least. I've done some damaging things with it here on the channel, but nothing here at level 1. As I've restarted the story, we are level 1, and we're going to continue to be level 1 because this is a pretty interesting investigation here to see what level 1 can do. So here you see that our light gift is 433, and our weapon damage right now is 290. So half of 433 is 216, or 217, however it rounds, which is almost 100% increase to our damage here. So our attacks are going to start to be pretty crazy here as we go through this area. So we'll go ahead and try and just blaze our way through here as fast as we can. And we'll be starting here with Queen's Ribcage. And it's not really like we actually need to show these builds or anything, because everything's going to be pretty ridiculous as we go through here. Now that we have access to huge amounts of blood codes and damaging effects and everything. So this is where you're going to see Code Vein get the rap that it's an extremely easy game. I mean, so we can just continue our way through here. Now we're not going to be getting a whole lot of I-core back or anything like that. Okay, and I mean, that was 4,000 damage that we did there, and none of these guys can even tolerate that, so very good. You see there that we just completely end anything and everything in our path. Yeah, we got hit there, but it only took 130, 150 damage, which is considerable for our health bar. This is where Code Vein can absolutely start to break wide open. Is that we are level 1, and if we were to go any farther here into our investigation to level ourselves up, we would definitely be extremely overpowered to the point that the game would actually lose a whole lot of interest. We're going to try and see what we can do at level 1 to make it crazy, wild, and different. And the human bomb here is definitely going to make it that way, as she has a little candle on her head there, because you never know when she's going to explode. And shout out and hats off to the Gidzor, as he kind of was the inspiration here, and for this design and the player outfit and everything. We will be kind of having this kind of build up here, and just as this is the kind of the intro material here to get through it, we are not going to be bombing anyone until much later when we get to where we're going. So I need one very specific blood code, and I need one very specific gift that I did not get in my first playthrough. So if you watch the level 1 playthrough, you might have an idea as to what I missed and what I didn't pick up there. But if you don't know which one, you will find out in this run here. Okay, we'll just kill everybody there instantaneously, as this is way too much damage for level 1. It's pretty good to it's pretty good to have all of this damage as we go through here. And if we had I-core, we could kill that guy. So let's head down here. Here's the slimes waiting for us. Raining enemies. Okay, Jack. Sure. And we'll go ahead and get some I-core back there. Don't know what that was. We must have got the change in elevation there. That was definitely interesting. And let's see, where is this fella? Can I line up and hit him from here? Let's see. Maybe I can use my candle on my head. There we go.
Pay close attention around here.
And... oh, it hits an invisible wall. Okay, anyways, but that's too bad. But that is definitely a cool thing that you can use to line up with enemies across maps and stuff to go ahead and ruin them. Okay, and as you see here, we can just go for a couple backstabs here and see how we do. Now the Oliver fight will be, if we want to, we can go for the one-shot drain kill and get rid of him very quickly if we need to. I don't know about that. I think our laser beams here will do just fine for us. And as we don't really need anything on our way through here, we just simply need to get to where we're going in our destination and move on from there.
That's a good idea.
So we'll just continue to kind of speed our way through here as we run past most of these folks and stuff. And as you see there, I mean, all of our gifts are wildly overpowered. Oops. Okay, so we'll do that. That'll explode him. Okay, we'll kill him. And it's pretty ridiculous that you know, this is level 1, and if you're built for the areas and everything, I mean, there's just really no reason to be worried about anything here in Code Vein on your second playthrough. As every enemy, I mean, you see we're not getting any haze really, but that's okay. We're not really in it for the haze here at the moment, because we just need to get to that one place where we're going. But what'll happen is with the setup I have now and everything built into the game at level 1 so far, at this point with not Queen's Ribcage obviously, but with everything else that we've got in our kits and what we have access to, we are able to do pretty good damage right now currently with the set we have for the human bomb. But once we load up here and go for a couple that one other gift, we are going to be able to ruin quite a few bosses in one shot. So once we get there, we can definitely have a good time seeing which bosses we can melt and obliterate very quickly. Now, if you were wondering how to build a level 1 player, I mean, obviously this isn't what you can do on your first run, just starting out. But if you have been having trouble figuring out how to build different things, I would encourage you to watch the first play run that I did, and you can find out how to you know, build for different scenarios in the game here, and you know you're on an easy playthrough when Jack can kill things, and he's actually useful as he becomes useless on the other playthroughs and such when you start increasing the difficulty. But you can see that it really doesn't matter what we do here, because if we get hit, we can just heal, and then everything that we pick up from here on, we can go for extra things there. So kind of useless, kind of not worth it, but that's okay. And we can go for extra drain, this, and a mobility enhancer, and we can watch Oliver melt right in front of our eyes. And like I said, we could go for the one-shot charge drain because we have that worked out as well. But we'll have to see here what Twilight does. Oh yeah, that's very nice. Okay. Okay, and his attacks don't do anything to us. Yeah, so the bosses will be pretty quick as we go through here. And we'll be streaming this tonight, hopefully, if the internet holds out. But if not, we'll kind of do some of these clips here and there as we go to get ourselves up to where we need to go to get that one gift. And once we get there, there's a nice candle shot there of her. Once we get to where we're going and we start to build the one-shot bomb, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's very difficult to do and to get there, but once we get there, um, we should have a lot of fun doing that. So I guess I'll probably start another playlist off of this because it might be a lot of fun to watch the journey of how this thing unfolds over time for folks who are either new to the channel or want to watch it in the future as a full list. So yeah, we'll have to see how that plays out. But I think Queen's Ribcage will do us nicely for most of our run here. And I really don't see any reason to change because this isn't investigating the blood codes, investigating the weapons or the veils or anything. But at level 1, you can see that we are kind of overpowered at this point. And if we get down below half health, we can always pull in what is that? Survival instinct. And yeah. We can pull in survival instinct for something like avarice here and get even more damage out and more light gifting and everything for just crazy amounts of damage here at level 1 for normal difficulty. But anyways, here she is in the sunlight. Let's go ahead and zoom in here so you can kind of see the candle, and it's kind of like a flame on top there, and got the split bangs here. I kept her face as the road to 100 because I like her face, but got the red eyes, got the shiny black, and the charcoal embers here, and the kind of the explosives are kind of peeking through her gloves there, and of course we got the yellow boots for the explosive boots. But we'll be continuing her here tonight, and hope you tune in and we can all run for the human bomb. So we'll see you then.